Okay, I thought I was filming an entire video and apparently I didn't push the record button, so we're gonna go ahead and do this again. Do you ever feel like homeschooling is taking over your entire life? Do you find yourself dreaming about curriculum and school supplies and grade books and lesson plans and all those things? If that's you, I have 3 tips for you to help you balance homeschooling, marriage, and self-care. Keep watching. Hey there, my name is Kathryn and welcome to Mom Life on Purpose, where it's okay to be a work in progress. On this channel, I talk about everything that has to do with homeschooling, intentional living, and motherhood. And if that's your jam, go ahead and click the like button. Consider subscribing. Let's talk. When I first started homeschooling 5 years ago, I poured myself completely into it. I quickly got wrapped up in lesson plans and curriculum lists and all of my ideas on how I was going to teach my babies, and it did not take long for me to crash and burn and for me to feel completely overwhelmed. And I know I'm not alone in this. And so I've learned a few things in the last 5 years that I hope, and I know that they've really helped me, but I hope that they can help some of you on your homeschooling journey. The first tip to help you balance homeschooling, self-care, and marriage is to keep first things first. As moms, it's very, very common and very easy for us to pour all of ourselves into motherhood. It's very common for motherhood to become who you are. And when you're a home educator, it's even easier to pour yourself into homeschooling because you're thinking about your kids' future and everything feels like it's on you and it's on the line, and that can very easily consume you or even stress you out. One thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is the long haul. Before I started homeschooling, before I had children, I was a wife. I got married, and before I got married, I was just me. When you think about the long haul and what your life as a whole is about and what maybe you want it to look like, what your family is about and what you want that to look like, it helps to keep things in proper perspective. Another thing that I've learned is that some of the most important lessons that my kids are going to learn over the years from homeschooling is not going to come from their curriculum or workbooks or anything like that. Some of the most important lessons that my kids are going to learn are about relationships, and that starts at home. The second tip to help you balance things is to remember that home education is not a separate thing from your marriage and your family, but they're all connected and they all work together. It's very easy for us these days in this society to compartmentalize all the different areas of our life and all of the different things that we do as multifaceted women. While that does have its place and can help us with planning and goal setting, home education is not separate, but it's actually an extension of your family, which started with what? Your marriage, if you're married. For me, I needed to take the pressure off of my homeschool and focus some attention on other areas, you know? Nurturing your marriage can cause your family and your homeschool to not only blossom, but to thrive. And the last tip is to take care of yourself by getting enough rest. Rest is more than just sleep. You may have heard that there's about 7 different types of rest. There's a book called Sacred Rest by Dr. Saundra Dalton-Smith, and in this book she goes into detail explaining the 7 different types of rest and how important they are to you and all the different ways that we experience rest. You need regular time away to recharge. You know, even Jesus took time away to get poured into by his Father so that he had the spiritual fuel to do his whole ministry, like to preach to like thousands of people and to heal people. And you know, we are amazing creatures, but we also come with limitations. So honor your limitations and give yourself the rest you need, and you'll come back replenished and with the perspective and the patience you need to have a richer homeschool experience. If you're anything like me, when I'm crabby, I either need a nap or something to eat. And it's amazing how after just taking a moment to have those things, I feel a brand new woman. So quick recap, 3 tips to help you balance homeschooling, self-care, and marriage. Number 1, keep first things first. Number 2, remember that home education is not separate, it's connected with your marriage and your family. And number 3, take care of yourself by getting enough rest. I hope that these tips help you to thrive in your marriage and in your homeschool and in your whole life. Let's talk about how do you balance everything that's going on. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram for more encouragement, tips, and content. Bye.